What's going on, guys? We just came back from going out for about an hour, but we had a really brief interaction while we were out that actually went pretty interesting considering how antisocial and tired we were feeling before going out.
Yeah.
So I want to break it down really quick for you guys, talk about some things that we did. Let's rewind 2 hours ago where we were hanging out right here, considering just staying home and cooking food.
We weren't really in the mood.
Yeah.
You know, as social and extroverted as we both are, I mean, it's Sunday and tomorrow's Monday, you know?
Yeah.
But we were originally supposed to go meet up with a friend for a quick drink.
So we get there, we decide not to go in there, we go to another venue, and we were like, you know what, fuck it, let's just pop in really quick. There's no cover, we can just bounce in. I wasn't gonna have any drinks, and she wanted to have one drink. So I was like, fuck it, let's go in, I'll get a water, I'll get you your drink, and like, we could pretend like we fucking did something today, right?
Yeah.
So we get into the venue, we're chilling, we go up, you know, it's Sunday, all the football games are on. We got over to the bar and I was like, hey, did you guys already order yet or are you still waiting? Which I know it sounds so stupid and sounds like nothing, but I also know that a lot of you guys like won't talk to anybody. You don't ask the bouncer how it's like, how is it in there? How his day's going? You don't talk to him. You don't talk to anybody in the venue. You just sit there awkwardly waiting around and you just get more and more in your head and it's harder to build up a little bit of momentum. So
yeah, and it's actually a really good thing to start with the people that work there
Yeah.
because you don't have anything to lose. You're not gonna get rejected.
yeah, they're gonna
And
respond.
They're
for sure.
yeah, even the bartender to ask her how her day is going, like
Something.
that's just gonna get you started.
Yeah, just getting the ball rolling. So
Yeah.
girls end up moving over. We get up to the bar. I order the drink. I then open the dude behind me and I was like, again, stupid fucking conversation. But I was like, yo, bro, like, are you waiting to get in here? And he was like, yeah. I was like, yo, dude, come on in, bro. It's just cool and reassuring.
Yeah.
And again,
And if you have good energy, like 99% of the time people will reciprocate.
yeah,
Obviously there's that 1%, but like who cares about that 1%? Most people, if you're cool, they're cool back.
I even asked the question to people who I don't think are coming through. That can get you into conversation though. That's the
Yeah.
thing. You think it's like, oh, that's a fucking stupid question. But it's like, it's just a means of
Start.
Yeah, it's an opener, which is,
Yeah.
what's the point of an opener? Well, it's just to get into a conversation. It's not about the opener.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to just like say something without putting any pressure on yourself. And from there, you could transition into conversation. So there was like 1 or 2 sentences back and forth. They went through, and then we started to move away from the bar area and we saw an attractive couple, or what appeared to be a couple. It was a cute girl, fashionable dude who he looked cool. And I think right away I just opened him. I went over him. I was wearing this outfit and it's just starting to get kind of cold in this area. I went up to him and I was like, oh, you're rocking the jacket. I know you're feeling a little hot in here. He was like, yeah, tell me about it. I was like, since it's the first day of fall and shit, I was trying to come out in my fall swag. He started laughing from that. And here's the thing, this ended up getting us into a full-blown conversation. Like we talked about the jacket and that transition to where you from. She started interacting with the girl and we all just kind of started engaging as a group.
Yeah.
But initially when I opened, I wasn't even thinking like, yo, let me open this person and start socializing and
Yeah.
make friends. I'm throwing out these little one-liners with no expectation, like zero expectation
Yeah.
of it going anywhere. It doesn't matter if that dude responded at all. He could have just been like, yeah, man.
And walked away.
Yeah, like, it
but
doesn't
that
matter.
still gets you going. It still gets you confident. Like
Exactly.
yeah. Gets
Exactly.
the ball
Because
rolling.
I mean, the reality is like, I already did throw out a little bit of bait to like 3 other people before that. And you know, it didn't go anywhere, but I also didn't have an expectation for it to go anywhere. I'm just like, yo, let me
Yeah.
start putting out some good vibes and good energy into the environment. And this one happened to go well because the dude said something back. I came back with a couple sentences and then the girl's attention came on to me too. I started talking to both of them and then I brought her into the interaction. And then before you know it, we're in like a 4-way conversation. Well, that's like one of the biggest takeaways that like, I don't think you guys understand that not even like 30 minutes before this, we're literally sitting here like, should we just cook and like stay home and like just chill on the fucking couch like some losers? Like literally, that's like what it was about to come to. And we just made that fucking 1% decision to be like, yeah, you know what? Like, let's just go out for 30 minutes just to see
Yeah.
what happens.
The less expectations you have, like
Yeah.
the less you'll be disappointed, right? Like even
Yeah.
if we didn't end up having a long conversation, we would have still felt good.
It's still a win.
Yeah, like
It's
we
still a
sort of,
win.
Yeah, we would have felt good, like popping out, having a couple like here and there, and
More
all right,
pressure
like-
means you're not gonna take action. Like if
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh, I gotta do all of this shit, becomes a big chore. If I'm like,
Yeah.
let's pop out for 20 minutes, Anybody could do it. Anybody could just walk into the venue.
Yeah.
Anybody could just throw out a couple sentences.
Yeah. Cool jacket. Oh, it's a little
Yeah.
hot in here. Ah, the
Yeah.
music sucks, or the music's really good, or oh, what are you drinking?
Yeah.
Anything.
So that's like the biggest takeaway from the very beginning. From there, we end up talking. The four of us start vibing. I start asking him, oh, where are you from? Oh, you're from that area. You guys come here a lot, this and that. He was like, we actually went out here last night, blah, 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 blah. We connected on that, the fact that we moved into the area recently. We're all vibing. And then we went to move over to the bar at this point. I think probably like 15 minutes or so had passed. They had already finished their drinks. Everybody seemed cool, so we were gonna move back over to the bar. I ordered 3 shots, and then I just got myself a sugar-free Red Bull. They had 2 other dudes that ended up coming into the set. We're actually really fucking cool dudes too,
And it's
honestly.
funny because like one of the dudes that was their friend is one of the guys that we asked if he wanted to order a drink, so
Yeah,
we can
before.
move
It was-
out of
so
the
it was like a
way.
reopen,
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was already some incoincidental rapport built up.
Yeah.
Just because I had already like accidentally talked to this dude. So he came back, I was like, oh, you guys know each other? Oh, that's what's up, bro, blah, 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 blah. He came in, I had already poured 3 shots at this point, and these guys seemed cool. And I also wanted to point out, I noticed that the bartender was pouring these like fat shots, like fucking overflowing. Right, and so they had all these plastic shot glasses right here. So I literally just took 2 more shot glasses, and from the 3, I just poured the overflowing amount into the other 2 cups. From the 3.
We went from 3 to 5 shots.
Yeah, so I just had like 5 shots that were all like 3/4 filled. I passed out the shots, which again makes you just look like a cool dude. And again, I'm not saying you need to be stingy and do all of this. It made sense in the moment. It was just improv that made sense, and it all worked out.
And it also makes you seem just like generous and not have a secret motive. You're just
It's all
you're
cool,
with the guys.
For sure.
It's whatever.
So there was a moment right around this point in the interaction where you guys were really connecting. You turned over to me and you were like, this is my new best friend. I think I had just connected with the dude at the same time. So I was like, oh, no shit. I was like, yo, these are my new best friends.
We were just joking,
Yeah.
but like that's the way you make.
But that's how you
people
actually
feel
make good
comfortable
friends.
and
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, that's how you actually make good friends. You just treat them like they actually are really good friends.
Yeah.
Right? And you just assume that it's gonna be like that. You put out that vibe, you put out that expectation, you treat them like that, and they start falling into that frame. Right? So we pass out the fucking drinks. I was like, cheers to making new best friends. And they all fucking laugh. We take the shot. Cool. I wasn't supposed to drink anything. I ended up taking a 3/4 of a shot. Whatever. And at this point, we're already in a good flow. We're already, we're 20, 25 minutes into an interaction already, interacted with a couple people, and there was a cute girl nearby with her group, and we just turned to her direction and opened her, like fucking effortlessly. And obviously it flew open because we're already talking to another girl in a group, and there's good vibes all over.
Yeah. She was like, it's my friend's birthday, and of course we're like, happy birthday, and everybody wants to everyone to celebrate their birthday, right? So everybody's like, oh my god, thank you, and it went good.
Yeah. So before you know it, now we're connecting with this other girl. We're all vibing. We've met the friend group, and we've really connected with this group. At this point, I was already telling them like, yo, like we go out a lot in this area. I know you guys don't come out here too much, but I have a nice spot in this area. We throw pre-games, we throw after parties, we go out with groups, and I've been looking for some cool dudes that actually have girls in their clique that they like to go out with. Because I personally, I don't want to just chill with hella dudes. I got enough male friends. I'm not looking for more male friends unless you can have some women to bring to the party as well. So the fact that they had attractive women around, they were cool, awesome. That's the kind of people I'm looking to connect with.
Yeah.
So I mentioned to them, hey, we go out a lot in the area. You guys are fucking dope. I would love for you guys to come out sometime. And of course, obviously they're down. We exchange Instagrams. I get the main dude's phone number. I connect with all of them. And then I also mention to them, hey, by the way, I think we may be throwing a big Halloween party next month if you guys want to end up coming to that too. And I just talked about a bunch of different things we could be doing in the future. One of them being the fact that we throw pre-games and after parties here. The other one being that we may throw a Halloween party. The other one was that, hey, I actually have a podcast where we talk about dating and relationship stuff. All of these things are just opportunities that I'm presenting as value for these people to possibly join in and bring them into my life more. Now, you don't need a podcast. You don't need to have some fucking really nice spot either. All you need to do is have something that you could actually invite these people to.
You just have to have a good personality and good energy. I mean,
it doesn't need to be anything extravagant. It's just you taking the lead, bringing up the idea of, hey, we should do blank activity in the future, and then getting the contact info.
Yeah. And a really good tip is to, like, when you do open someone, you should always be talking to the friends.
Yeah.
Like, guy or girl, you should always engage the friends and show that you're not weird or insecure.
Normally in a group, there's like 1 or 2 people that just like chill on the outskirts and like they just hover awkwardly, and it's just like you engage with some people. I noticed that, I mean, maybe it was the fact that we proactively do it as well. It's both. It's a little bit of both. But the fact that we're aware of it, and on top of that, they were already relatively social, everybody clicked. So keep that in mind as well. Next time you're engaging with a group, obviously try to
talk to the whole group, please. Like, and you don't have to literally sit here and like
but
have
put an
a
effort to
solid
meet
conversation
everybody.
with everyone, but just show that you're social with everyone with no ulterior motive. At the end, they wanted to go to another place and they were begging us to come. They were begging us.
Literally, no, not exaggerating when I say literally begging. Like, I said, okay, cool, we'll leave the venue with you, we'll walk with you there, but we're gonna get going from there because I gotta get home. We gotta film some content. We were gonna do some work. So we get in line to go to the other venue, and the girl at this point is like, I would say like really, really vibing with us, right? To the point where she's like, no, you guys can't go right now. I want to go into the bathroom. I can't go in there alone, blah, blah, blah. You guys need to come into the venue with me. And honestly, she was a lot of fun. Like, I really enjoyed her.
Just something to throw out. Like, not everybody's going to be super reciprocative right away. Like, this girl wasn't a friendly person right away. Like, she was the type of girl that you had to show her that you're not a threat. You're super cool and social. You don't have an ulterior motive. You're not thirsty. And that you're just here and you're cool with her boys, too. So,
and that's what the guy did for us too. Like while we met them initially, she was hugging him, being playful with him, connecting with him as friends. And that also kind of indirectly showed her and honestly and me that like he's a cool dude. He's not
a threat.
Yeah, he's not a threat.
Not gonna be disrespectful or
exactly. Because by having girls around you that are like into you, even as just friends, but they're comfortable hugging you, comfortable being around you, it just shows like
that you're a cool person.
Exactly. You're a cool dude, you get it. You're not gonna be overly aggressive or creepy or like slimy, escalating, awkward, creepy PUA guy. They did that when we initially met them and I found out that they were friends. I was like, yo, that's cool, that's what's up, blah, 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 blah. So fast forward, we walk them to the other bar. I re-solidify the plans of us hanging out again. Handshake everybody, hug the girl, you know, it all goes well. And then we walked away from it and we made a fucking
friends.
Yeah, we made some solid friends. I'm just saying like we got a random contact. Like they were actually cool people that I'm looking forward to hanging out with again.
Yeah, they were really cool.
And not only that, they have a big group. Half of their friends weren't even at the venue. The majority of the friends actually went to a football game, guys and girls. So I was telling them, next time we hang out, like even bring your friend group. So I don't even know the extent to how many people we could potentially connect with just from meeting that one group of people. Yeah. Just from saying, yo, dude, how you feeling rocking the jacket in here? You guys may hear me say these like stupid observations in these videos when I give you these one-liners, but there's a reason I'm giving you these one-liners because they actually can convert and get you a real result. So that's how we did that, how we ran that whole interaction. We walked away, I felt really good after, honestly. Like,
it was great. I didn't want to leave.
She literally didn't want to leave. If I wasn't like, yo, let's go home because we got to film content, I got to do a live call with the mentorship and all the stuff, like we probably wouldn't have left, honestly.
Yeah.
And then even more things could have blossomed throughout the night. But just doing that 30 minutes, man, of just pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, even though you don't feel like it, even though you wanted to stay home.
It's like, what's the worst that can happen?
Nothing, like literally nothing.
What, they don't want to talk to you? Okay, you're never gonna see them again. Or they do want to talk to you and you just made a friend or met a girl that likes you.
I think the biggest takeaway is that this has happened so many times where it's just like I didn't want to do it. I felt so down about it in the beginning. I just took that first step, and then from there that allowed me to get to step 2, which allowed me to get to step 3, and then step 4, 5, 6, 7 just came very easily because I already had that momentum going. And then from that, I was in a better social mood, and then I came home and that motivated me to actually do more work. I probably wouldn't have even been filming today if we would have just fucking sat on the couch, ate food, got into bed, got comfy, fucking bang bang, and then I'm fucking sitting there at 8 p.m. like ready to knock out.
Yeah.
And I convinced myself, oh, well, let me just go to bed early so I could get a fresh start tomorrow. And that's how you talk yourself out of doing the whole fucking thing. Yeah. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys found some value in this. The next time you have an opportunity to go out, even if it's just for 20, 30 minutes, guys. Take that first step, even if it's uncomfortable. Just take that first uncomfortable step, and then from there you can focus on step 2, step 3.
And it doesn't need to necessarily be like you're going to a venue. It could be you're going to the gym, you're going to do laundry, you're going to pick up lunch. Like, just talk to anyone, because the more people you talk to, the more social you'll be, the less anxiety you will have.
Yeah.
So always think, what's the worst that can happen?
Action alleviates anxiety. Okay, not sitting home watching another YouTube video. All right, so that's all for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you're interested in working with me personally, you could click the link in the description, fill out an application for an opportunity to work with me personally. I'll talk to you guys soon. Till next time, Coach Kyle signing out. Peace out.